Arirang crowned Best Album of 2026. Global media acknowledges BTS's dominance in the music industry. Good morning, ARMY all around the world. Purple Heart. What if an album released after nearly 4 years of waiting was not simply a comeback, but became one of the most celebrated albums of the year? What if music critics, international media, and industry experts all agreed that BTS had done something extraordinary? Today, the world is once again talking about one name: BTS. And one album: Arirang. The latest BTS album has officially been recognized as one of the best albums of 2026 by several major international music publications, including Rolling Stone, NME, Complex, and numerous American and British media outlets. But why? What makes Arirang so special? Why are critics calling this one of the most important albums of the year? And has BTS truly created the greatest comeback of their career? Stay until the end of this video, because the deeper we explore Arirang, the more we begin to understand that this may not simply be an album. It may become a legacy. For years of waiting. The years following BTS's hiatus were filled with uncertainty. Millions of fans asked the same questions. Would BTS ever return as Seven? Would their chemistry still remain? Could they still dominate a music industry that had changed so much? During those years, each member walked his own path. Some focused on solo music. Some explored art and personal growth. Others pursued new experiences and responsibilities. But one thing never changed. ARMY waited. Across every country and every continent, millions of fans held on to hope. And when BTS finally announced Arirang, the entire music industry paid attention. International media immediately called it one of the biggest comebacks of the decade. Expectations were enormous. Some believed BTS would make history once again. Others wondered whether they could still reach the same heights. But BTS chose not to answer through interviews. They answered through music. The meaning of Arirang. The title Arirang was not chosen by accident. Arirang is one of Korea's most beloved traditional folk songs. For generations, it has represented longing, separation, hope, and human emotions. By naming their album Arirang, BTS immediately sent a message. This album was not only about charts. It was not only about success. It was about identity. It was about roots. It was about returning home. Many music critics praised this decision. NME highlighted BTS's ability to combine Korean cultural heritage with modern global music. Instead of abandoning their cultural identity, BTS embraced it. They carried Korean culture onto the world's biggest stages. And perhaps this is one reason why Arirang feels so emotional. Because it tells not only the story of BTS. It tells the story of millions who waited for them. The world's media reacts. Not every K-pop album receives recognition from international critics. But Arirang was different. Major publications quickly included the album among the best releases of 2026. Music journalists praised the songwriting, the production, the emotional depth, and the artistic maturity of the group. Many critics noted that BTS no longer exists only as a global idol group. They are now viewed as musicians and artists with a clear creative vision. Several publications described Arirang as an evolution. The album respects BTS's hip-hop origins while exploring new sounds and genres. This balance between old and new became one of the album's greatest strengths. And perhaps that is why critics and fans alike embraced it. The songs that stole the spotlight. Let's talk about the songs that everyone is discussing. Hooligan. Many critics consider this one of BTS's boldest tracks. The production is powerful. The energy is intense. The lyrics carry confidence and rebellion. Then comes Body to Body. This song presents a softer and more emotional side. Its melodies create intimacy. Its lyrics connect deeply with listeners. Many fans describe it as one of the album's most personal songs. And then there is Swim. Several critics have called Swim one of the standout songs of 2026. its emotional atmosphere, its beautiful melodies, its moving vocals. Everything about the song leaves a lasting impression. Each track on Arirang offers a different experience. Yet together they tell one complete story. That is the true strength of this album. Arirang is not simply a collection of songs. It is a journey. Dominating global charts. Critical praise alone does not explain Arirang's success. Commercially, the album has also performed exceptionally well. The album quickly climbed international charts. Streaming numbers continued to rise. Millions of listeners around the world discovered BTS once again. Fans reunited. Communities became active. And the excitement surrounding BTS returned on a global scale. The success of Arirang proves something very important. BTS did not lose their influence during their hiatus. If anything, they returned stronger. Their absence only made the world anticipate their comeback even more. And Arirang became the answer. The world tour begins. As Arirang continues to gain recognition, attention is now shifting toward BTS's upcoming world tour. Major cities across Europe are preparing. Fans are making travel plans. Hotels and concert venues expect enormous demand. Industry experts predict that this could become one of the biggest K-pop tours in history. Because Arirang was never meant to stay only on streaming platforms. It was created to be experienced live. Inside stadiums. Under purple lights. Surrounded by millions of voices singing together. For many ARMY, the upcoming concerts will be more than performances. They will become reunions. More than a decade ago, 7 young men from South Korea began a journey. Nobody could have imagined how far they would go. Nobody could have predicted that they would change the global music industry. And today, after years of challenges, growth, separation, and waiting, they returned. And they returned with Arirang. An album that many critics now consider one of the best albums of 2026. Because Arirang is not simply about BTS. It is about hope. It is about longing. It is about returning home. It is about the connection between artists and fans. And perhaps that is why this album resonates with so many people around the world. Music can cross borders. Music can cross languages. And music can bring millions together. Now we want to hear from you, ARMY. Do you believe Arirang is BTS's best album? Which song touched your heart the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because there are many more BTS stories waiting to be told. Until next time. Borahi. Purple Heart.